Crypto, your source for making crypto fun again. We're on a path, obviously, if you're into Bitcoin, it is fun again, reaching all time highs near $100,000 for Bitcoin. But that's not this video. This video is about the ex-CTO of SafeMoon speaking out for the first time in over a year. And for most of you who are following along, if you're a part of SafeMoon, you know that went through bankruptcy. You know that their CEO is being charged with fraudulent activities, and their former CTO, who worked alongside him, is friends with him, has spoken out on X. So let's bring that up. His name is Jake Wave, and here you can see he says, "I have waited more than a year to write this, allowing time for the dust to settle." Okay, so a lot of things going on. I'm sure he's got NDAs going on. I'm sure there's a ongoing case he can't really speak about. But he reached a time to where he wanted to speak about something. He references Captain Huddle, that is the former CEO of SafeMoon, was and continues to be a friend. During my tenure as the CTO, I observed a lot, as one would expect. John was steering the ship during the company's most pivotal moments, the transition from hypergrowth to hyperbuild. Right? So a few years ago, everything is hypergrowth, everything grew. And then when a bad market came, it turned into a build market. Okay, sounds like everybody else. During this time, nearly every leader he was surrounded by on the team left, whether they departed or were fired. Most of this, as you would already know, was highly publicized on the medium. I refrained from even joining X because of this, and to sustain my resolve to build the vision we all believed in. I have seen the illegitimate personal attacks on John, many from his own family. While there are conversations I was clearly never a part of, I can attest that these attacks are works of fiction. In fact, let me set the record straight to elaborate on John's character. He goes on to discuss his friend John's character, citing things and reasons to believe in him and have good faith in him. That doesn't really change the outcome. You know, I was friends with the leader and leaders, those involved with Voyager as well, and that didn't change the outcome. Uh, Still would consider myself friends with everyone that I met from the Voyager team, but it doesn't change the outcome. So I can sympathize with the guy here. I can understand anyway. SafeMoon was morphing from a previous team of questionable, self proclaimed leaders into an enterprise tech company. John did not flee, he stayed. Most in Web3 flee when a project rugs. An obvious statement? Yes. Yeah, that is true. So, what's my take on the allegations against John? He's innocent. I observed no evidence of fraud during my time as CTO. Now, for me personally, this is a side note, not his words. For me personally, DJ, I was not a part of anything to do with SafeMoon. I have no idea what was going on. I've only heard secondhand, third hand, whatever hand um, accounts of what was going on. I know a lot of people are upset, just like the experience that I had. A lot of people were upset at Voyager, and understandably so, right? We all lost. I lost a ton of money through that bankruptcy with Voyager, and I know a lot of people have lost a lot of money, time, investment, and who knows what else along the way with their SafeMoon holdings that they had. Uh, he goes on to say here, the real question is, can you admit it when it happens? Can you adapt and overcome it with empathy and compassion for others? In DeFi, social construct seems to admire egoic personas. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Anyways, why did I write this post? Especially knowing the polarizing sentiment it evokes. This is going to be polarizing. There's going to be some people interested. There's going to be some people who don't even want to hear a word of this. Understandable. Captain Hoddle, John, is going to win this case, especially now with the arrival of actual leadership in regulating securities in the US. I'm not sure how that impacts it, but that's what I'm not following enough to know. Until then, thank you for the respect you have offered. I understand the frustrations and healthy skepticism at play. And I boldly submit John did not commit fraud and merits exoneration from the allegations. There you have it. This is the former CTO. Obvious he was there at the top. He saw a lot of things. He heard a lot of things. He was a part of a lot of things, and he says he's innocent. So, for those who have been following that for a long time, whether that's good or bad news, that's his take. Now, I reached out, as I long have in the past. I reached out to Jake. Said, "Hey, Jake, I'm DJ. Nice to meet you. I would love to have you on the channel. I haven't done an interview in a long time. Used to do them a lot around crypto, all over the place, a lot specifically with Voyager team, but as well as many other things in the crypto space. I did a lot of interviews and would like to get back to doing that sometime to get some news and information out there. It doesn't get the most views, not really what I'm here for, but it gets good information out there for people to reference and check. And so we talked back and forth. He was gracious enough to respond. I don't know Jake. I've never spoken to him before this time, but he was very kind. He was very gracious. And I understand he's under NDAs, most likely, and he confirmed it. So there's not really a whole lot he can talk about. Um, However, we did have a good back and forth of just friendly conversation and opened it up to where if there was ever a time in the future to get him on the channel to have a discussion about what happened, what's going on, anything that he can elaborate on with the Safe Moon history or project or tokens or whatever it may be, the invitation stands. Would love to talk with him on here. Now, obviously, SafeMoon, even though I wasn't part of it, it now plays a big part into what I am following, which is the VGX token. We know that the VGX Foundation acquired pretty much everything to do with SafeMoon and their assets, except for the token. It was still in bankruptcy. We had a gentleman who now is confirmed to be part of the VGX Foundation. He appears to be a lawyer, and he is in the process of buying the tokens. It seemed to not be objected to. I haven't been able to follow everything with the case. Not really my thing. I just kind of see it afterwards in the news. But that he is on the new VGX Foundation website, and he is the one who is trying to buy those tokens. Now, I get asked on almost every video I make, what about the Safe Moon tokens? What is going on with them? And frankly, I do not know. They are stuck in bankruptcy. And if somebody buys them, what credibility, validity do they have? I don't know. The VGX token is where they're at. And if this gentleman who's buying them is on the VGX Foundation, I got to believe that they're going to be used in some controlled element with the VGX Foundation. What I would like to see, because I like opportunity for those who were in, just like I liked it for the VGX token. We lost all of ours in bankruptcy. We could not hold them. A lot of Safe Moon holders are holding a dead token, a non-tradable token, um, and so it's a little bit different. But I would love to see some kind of a token swap where those who hold Safe Moon tokens could somehow bridge or bring those in to become VGX tokens, and then we can all have value again. It may hurt some of the VGX holders. I'm not sure exactly how that would work, but just thinking through some of the solutions to bring these two communities together. Don't let all those tokens die. Don't let them just go by the wayside. Doesn't seem to be the case because he's spending a good amount of money. I think it was 100,000 or more to buy all the remaining tokens. I can't remember where that number came from. I don't have it in front of me. We covered it before. So correct me in the comments, whatever you may know about the case. But they're investing a lot of money into this project, into these tokens, and to make VGX viable, strong, networked with many other projects, stretched far and wide in crypto gaming. We know a lot of big eyes, Elon and others, are on video games all the time. And as we see crypto come more into the political circles, all the way up to the president, Crypto seems to be the future over the next few 4 years. It's going to be strong because we've got a lot of pro crypto people in Congress as well. So, crypto gaming, let's see. I like the rewards aspect of it. I like what it has networked with already. I like the big team that they have, the continual development. A lot of good signs that are interesting to me. Again, I'm not encouraging you to buy it. I do own some VGX tokens. I just report about it. I just share about it. But you can play to earn them. You don't have to buy them. That's the cool thing with this is you can go earn these tokens that have value, that can be traded, that can be bridged, that can be used for multiple games. So go check it out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time.